This is Hurr and Durr of hurranddurr.com, and I'm going to be playing a game against a hard AI, and the lovely Hurr will be assisting me.
Hello.
This is kind of a deck we've sort of put together. Kind of went off the basis of, first of all, getting as much mono Decay draw in as we can. So we've got Langlade, Animivore, I can't even read that, Brain Lice, Viscera Sage, when he kills something you draw, Oblivion Seeker, when he dies you draw. Because I mean, with Decay, a lot of your stuff's going to be dying quite quickly generally.
And that's a good thing.
It is a good thing, because you get your lumbering muckheads online. But we'll jump into a game and see how we go. Quick match. Ah, sorry Avian. Maybe next time. Ooh, wonder who we're playing against.
Why would you press control?
Ah, thank you. We're against Order. Okay.
Then do you want to just talk a little bit about the scrolls in your hand?
Yeah, I've got Infectious Blight here, which is good removal. You put it on an enemy unit and it poisons it. If that unit dies from Infectious Blight or another source of poison, it jumps to another unit. Omnivore is kind of an interesting card. You put it on your unit, and then when an adjacent unit dies, the unit that is enchanted takes 1 damage and you draw a scroll, which is good later on in the game when you've got some field presence, but at the moment it's not that great, so I'm just going to generate some Decay with it. We've then got Ilmire Rot Eater, which when a nearby unit dies adjacent to Rot Eater, it gains 1 attack and 1 health. And as your units are going to be dying a lot, he's quite useful to have. Oblivion Seeker, again going with the whole dying theme. He has a ranged attack, not that high health either, 5 cost, but when he dies you do draw 2 scrolls.
He's Frostbeard's older brother.
He is, he's Frostbeard's much older brother.
Frostbeard's
Damn,
brother.
he old. Okay. Now got an Ilmire Hunter in the hand. Costs 4 for a 2 cooldown, 5 attack, but she has Slayer. When Ilmire Hunter deals damage to a creature, that creature is destroyed. So as long as she deals any damage to a creature, it will be outright killed, which is quite nice for removing, I don't know, Iron Giants, Golems even?
Iron Ogre.
Iron Ogre, wasn't even close today.
Right, you're going to sacrifice now.
I'm going to get rid of Omnivore. It's nice, but I just don't see it being that useful early on, and just get down a Viscera Sage. As it's against Order, chances are they're not going to be able to hit that for a while. But we'll see. Necrogeddon. I'll be sacrificing this for Decay this turn, but Mojang are talking about changing this because it is a bit.
I'm not
too
surprised.
powerful. Yeah.
just a little tiny bit OP, just a little ounce.
Yeah, destroy all creatures on both sides. Opponent draw 2 cards. So no matter how far you are behind in field presence, boosh, Necrogeddon comes down, resets the game. But yeah, no, Mojang were talking about sort of editing that and changing it to make it a bit less OP than it is at the moment.
You got the good old Quake back.
Yeah, that is actually what it reminds me of, old school Quake. I don't like it when Order doesn't play anything and has a handful of cards. It means there's fat things coming. In which case,
Ilmire Hunter?
yeah. Although this guy's good, I don't want him just yet. Or do I get rid of Infectious Blight? Let's get rid of Infectious Blight for now. At least then I can try and keep my human creatures around to feed the Ilmire Witch Doctor.
So what happens when creatures die around him?
They get summoned back as husks. He is, I guess, the powerhouse of, one of the powerhouses of Decay. But yeah, he's a 6 cost, 5 attack, 2 cooldown, average 5 health, which is pretty good. And when a human creature adjacent to Ilmire Witch Doctor is destroyed, an undead husk creature is summoned in its place, which...
And he's got a ranged attack as well.
He does, which should not be overlooked. It's pretty damn useful. So I'm going to move my Slayer up, getting ready to try and kill the Night Scholar up here. don't want Maya Curse just yet. Basically, Maya Curse, you target an enemy unit, and all units around that unit are then poisoned. However, there's not much field presence yet, so I'm going to generate some Decay and get an Oblivion Seeker down there. And move this guy forward, in case any of these die, so he gets fed. I gotta say though, the Ilmire Rot Eater really does look disgusting.
Charming!
Not the most nice unit in the world.
Okay. Feelings.
Sorry. So we're going to get to see full use of the Ilmire Hunter here. 2 attack. Normally wouldn't touch the Night Scholar, wouldn't kill it. However, due to that Slayer ability, he will die the next turn. I'm just going to take the opportunity to drop down the Ilmire Witch Doctor now. So basically when any of these humans, the Viscera Sage, this guy, the Oblivion Seeker, or Ilmire Hunter die, we will get a husk in its place, due to the Ilmire Witch Doctor there. Ah, 2 generals. The fight begins. Okay. Langlade, this is one of the draw scrolls. Enchanted unit's attack is decreased by 2, and you draw a scroll. But what you need to be aware of is you can actually play that on structures, your own structures, so there's no negative effects, you just draw a scroll, which can be quite handy. I have 6, so for now I'm just going to cast it on him, draw another scroll, sacrifice him for scrolls, and drop an Ilmire Hunter here, I think. So our Witch Doctor's getting surrounded by lovely, lovely humans to feed his necromancy powers. Okay. I'm going to put Amnivore on this guy as well now, so when anything around him dies, we get to draw a card, although he will get dealt 1 damage. Okay. So all my units are about to get dealt 1 damage, but with Damning Curse I can just kill this general outright.
So it's kind of like Violent Dispersal, except that your stuff gets hurt.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty much Violent Dispersal, as you say, but for only 4 Decay, which is really low, and you deal 1 damage to all your units, which
can be an advantage to you, as you've set up here.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, we haven't seen any of this game, but there are Lumbering Muck Fiend, Lumbering Muck?
Lumbering Muckheads.
Thank you. Lumbering Muckheads, which basically, whenever a creature dies, its cooldown goes down by 1. It's 3 cost and 8 attack with Relentless. You know, it's insane. Hopefully we'll see one so I can explain it a bit better. Double Langlade. Let's just reduce both your attacks. Necrogeddon again. I should have just removed the one at the back to 0. Never mind. Puppet Soldier is another interesting scroll that's been added for Decay. It's a 0/3 structure, which when killed destroys everything on the row that it's on, including your own units. It's an interesting removal, and you can use it to control the board early on, as people will try to avoid it, obviously because they don't want their units to die.
So really useful against aggro decks, I'm assuming.
Very much so, yes. Here we go. Lumbering Muckhead. So he's an 8 attack creature with Relentless. Cooldown of 5, health of 6. The only way to make his cooldown go down though is by having units die on the battlefield. So at the moment there isn't going to be anything that's going to die this turn. However, we can look to try and kill some stuff next turn. Miasma Well's an interesting one. all poison damage is increased by 1. This just covers literally any poison on the battlefield. The only downside being is if your own units get poisoned, yeah, that's getting stronger with Miasma well. Unfortunately. Let's see, draw some scrolls. We should be able to kill him. Let's do that. And resummon our Witch Doctor, so he's in between a load of humans and can make husks as needed.
He's not short of big units, is he?
No, I was thinking that. He keeps dropping them.
Well, you've got your Slayer about to attack.
I think I may have to kill the General. Let's see.
The Slayer can kill one of them.
I'll kill this guy with Damning Curse, which will kill the Viscera Sage up here. However, it will mean that we draw a card, which will be nice.
And it will decrease Lumbering Mockhead's countdown.
Exactly. And if we move this guy forward, the Ilmire Rot Hunter, he'll get bigger. So basically your stuff dying really does benefit a huge amount of units. I'm going to drop another Lumbering Muckhead behind, so he gets the benefit, and Damning Curse. So we've now got a Husk, and these guys have been reduced in cooldown. Good old Slayer.
No, AI has given up.
I think the AI has given up this game.
Yes, I've got nothing. I'm just going to pass the turn. It's not happening. I give up.
I was hoping he'd put up more of a fight. It's been a bit of a pushover, this one.
Oh, he's having a bad day.
He is. It's not his fault.
He does get picked on a lot.
By various people. They're not very gentle with him. They're rough, damn it. Am I able to kill my own thing this turn? Not yet, okay. So if I give Brain Lice to him, move these guys up, and then they can attack next turn, and finish him off.
You should put a Rot Hunter next to it. You should have put him next to the Oblivion Seeker.
Terrible.
Never mind, it's pretty much GG.
Yeah. I can't see him coming back from this.
Well, your Mockhead and your Slayer attacking next turn, so that's the idle one.
Yeah.
Unless he does something miraculous. Like, covers the whole board in Waking Stones, then I don't know.
He may just do that.
It would be funny if their hard AI surrendered.
I think that's what the hard A is trying to do. He's like, want to surrender, do not know commands.
Why didn't you put a surrender code in for me?
Oh, that's my hands refilled. See if I can finish this. Draw scrolls, give me something to finish the game with. Not quite, alas. Just have to set myself up for the next turn.
Well, what if you Miasma well and... Oh no, you've already moved your stuff now. But it could still work, maybe. Oh no. I was going to say Miasma well, and then you could have Brain Liced your own husk. That would have died, and then reset the other Mockhead, would it? I don't know if that would have worked.
Yes, it would, but not until the start of the next turn.
It doesn't wait until next turn.
However, I like your idea of poison, so Miasma well and Infectious Plague. And that's going to be wasted on the bottom unit. Because they're going to die. Oh, my bad. Well, the AI gets another turn. Every time I see it, I love the Lumbering Muckhead's attack animation. It's just a huge rampaging beast.
I think we need to make an anti-Decay deck as well.
Yeah.
Considering that everyone's going to be playing Decay when it comes out.
Or Blinky's God deck, for those that haven't seen, because oh my wig, is that painful. If you like Go Draw, you're going to love that. Draw scrolls.
Yeah, that's GG, right?
Should be. Boop.
I mean, why didn't you kill the spearman and then just move that thing up?
So I can move that one down.
I would have done the same thing, actually.
True. So, that was my Decay deck versus an Order Hard AI. Kind of feel bad for it.
No, don't feel bad for him.
He is a robot. He feels no pain.